Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed
Autographs Live Break Room. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Robbie Lopez. Uncle Charlie time, folks.
I gotta put on my sunglasses for this one, Ricky. Boy, is this a thing of beauty!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. You know who this is. It's your buddy, Mr. Robbie Lopez. Hey, and what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room, the 12 p.m. edition with myself and Ricky, the Rain Man Widmer with you, and myself is Robbie Lopez. Welcome back, folks. I told you I was in the 9 p.m. show, and I'm going to tell you guys once again, we have a brand new series. It's the College Half and Half. That's half speed flexes, half authentics. And I'm telling you right now, 12 speed flexes are in that photo headliner, including the first ever Colorado Buffalo quarterback with his father, Mr. Deion Sanders primetime. That's right, folks. We've got Shedeur Sanders on a speed flex in this college series. That is absolutely beautiful. And then we also got Tom Brady on the Michigan helmet. We've got Jordan Love on a ripped Packers Utah State. We've got a ripped CeeDee Lamb. We also have a Hydro Oregon Speedflex Justin Herbert that's sitting out there. We also got headliners like Randy Moss, Troy Polamalu, Steve Young, Bo Jackson, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, Drew Brees, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Also in the secondary headliners, Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, and Bijan Robinson, along with Tyreek Hill in this brand new series. Ricky, what's going on a Saturday? It seems like the R&R crew's back on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we are back. Thank you for filling in for Dom.
Just filling in for Don. It's temporary.
It's kind of like old times.
It is like old
Saturday
times.
used to be our time as well.
Yeah, so let's take you guys over to the break screen and get this wonderful show set up for you as soon as I can find my Rando. Where are you at? There you are. All right. Well, it was our last dice roll, Ricky. Are we going with 7 for you, 9 for me? All righty then.
Always.
Well, there it is. 7. First time. 1 shot, 1 kill. Ricky gets his number. 7 is on the dice roll for our chase wheel spin. We did this to open up the show in the 9 a.m. Hopefully this hour it picks up some steam. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run it back again. That's right. It's the half and half college. Every entry that you guys get into gets you a spot in the Chase Wheel Spin list. Then, towards the end of the show, we'll take you guys to the randomizer. Top spot after 7. We'll have their shot at a gift card worth up to $100. And it looks like a little bit like this, our Chase Wheel Spin 1 through 100. We do give you the option to call out your own number, 1 through 100. But if you're not in the room after a few minutes, we'll go ahead and let this roll at 1. So, we got our show set up. It is 7. Chase is the half and half college. No pre-fills, I'm assuming.
No, none yet. We are, however, 3 to go in the jerseys.
Jerseys is the next breakup,
5 to
folks.
go in several breaks.
I'm going to drop that link in their comment section for you guys. So you guys, all you have to do is hit that, and it takes you directly to the page here. I'm going to do a quick refresh of the break page. So this is our break page. As you scroll down, we have our current breaks, quad box breaking this new college half and half, authentic / speed flex. 580 is the spot, but when you have helmets like LaDainian Tomlinson authentic TCU Horn Frogs, where are the horns? Put the horns up. I think it's, that.
I only know one horns, Robbie.
It's the Hook'em Horns.
Hook 'em horns, baby.
We don't have them in this series.
Come on, baby. Get Ricky Williams sitting in there.
We'll show you the listing of teams here.
Oh, the
Yes.
listing. That's right. We have to
It's
look
the
at
listing
teams.
of
There's
teams,
no Longhorns.
and I'm assuming yes.
There's got to be Longhorns. Bijan's a listed headliner.
Is he?
There's got to be Longhorns. Bijan's listed.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. You're right. It
Told
is.
you.
It is in there. I'm thinking of the other one.
The other one? The Red Raiders?
No, because
Aggies?
Chim may mention the Texas A&M because of Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Because we pulled the Johnny Manziel on a Heisman mini earlier.
Yep.
So
'em
he
horns,
made
baby.
the once something's in one series, there's a possibility of
Yep.
that could be in another series. Well, he made the reference that he could be in the college hidden gem series, but there's no Texas A&M, so
Yeah.
that got tossed out the window. But
Hook 'em horns, baby.
here
Hook 'em horns.
we have these wonderful videos of the Jordan Love ripped with the Utah State Cougars. It is beautiful ripped. Any Packer fans out there, any Utah State fans out there, come get the Jordan Love ripped. We also have the Cowboys and Oklahoma Sooners ripped CeeDee Lamb. That is up for grabs. Again, not a single box has been done. This is a 30 out of 30. We got 20. I repeat, 20 headliners. Out of the 20, 12 Speed Flexes photo. That's 8 authentics for photo headliners. Wow. Me and Ricky were just talking about this before we had jumped online. This has to be one of the best colleges half and half series we've had here in a very long time, especially like a Tom Brady, Michigan, and then you throw in a first timer. That first timer, Shedeur Sanders on the Colorado Buffs, which, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up right here as soon as I can get this. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. You got his dad, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. You got Shedeur Sanders with him, the Colorado Buffs on the back. I mean, this is probably, if we get the right players, Ricky, this is going to be the chase for this afternoon. If it's not in the 12 p.m. show, it's going to be in the 3 p.m. show. And if it's not in the 3 p.m. show, it's going to be later on with Dom and Joe for the 6 p.m. show. Because this series is going to go today.
Rip and Joe.
Oh, Rip and Joe. Oh, Dom's not doing that. That's right.
Now Rip and Joe?
Rip and Joe. Sorry, Rip. Didn't mean to forget about you, but yeah, Rip and
Rip
Joe.
and Joe.
Joe and Rip and Joe. That sounds pretty cool.
Rip
But-
and Joe kind of sounds like is that Joe's new nickname? Rip and Joe.
Yeah, Rip and Joe. This is gonna be I can't wait to get my eyes on this and just have it sit in front of you. Because again, like we said, Ricky, pitchers don't say a lot of words. It's when it's up close and personal. You're looking at it.
Isn't the saying a picture says 1,000 words?
A picture does says 1,000 words, but not really in
But
my
doesn't
case.
say a million words.
It doesn't say a million words to me. It speaks volume to me when it's sitting right here, and I'm like, X, blah blah blah. Whoever wants this, check this out. Look, first off, this is like a maroon red translucent visor. I've never seen a visor like that, Ricky, on a Colorado Buffalo lid. Jalen Brunson is in the room saying, "Hey guys, don't count us out tonight because I'm forcing Game 7."
Is he?
That's Jalen Brunson watching on
Is he?
YouTube.
Is he?
And Jalen, I hope you do it. I hope you put up another 20+ point night tonight. Force Game 7, Jalen. I'm rooting for you, buddy. But how about if you got a little bit time? I know you're woken up a little bit early, probably heading to practice for tonight. Jump into the breaks and try to get yourself on the Shadur Sanders. It's the first time we're getting this guy in the break room. So Charles Nelson saying, "Hey, Robbie and Ricky."
What
and
up,
then his
Charles?
next comment coming up will be, "Hey, Robbie, how about a mooning?" I'm just waiting on that. So I'll just go ahead and throw that out there right now. And move along,
Moon
just
is
like
still
I
in-
used to. And here is, how about that Hydro?
Warren Moon still in those rep personals.
Yes. Hydro Speed Flex with the lime green Justin Herbert. Again, these are what I call a centerpiece. A lid here, which we have graduation season in full effect. We've got barbecue season in full effect. We've got wedding season in full effect. These helmets are something that you guys can brag to your family members, your best man, or your friends, and when they come over and they're like, "Hey guys, I gotta come check out my man cave." I'm sure you guys haven't seen my recent lids here, but come check this out. And then you get the where did you get this from? How can I get this? Well, you head over to Ultimate Autographs. These guys have it all for just a fraction of a cost. A lid like this, I'm having it north of $1,500, a $1,500 value lid. That's on the low side. That's just lowballing it. We're talking about a high-end collector that just, you advertise this out there. You're just floating pictures out in the internet world. I'm telling you, the internet works in mysterious ways, and you get a high-end collector that's like, wow, this is a must in my PC. How much for it? I'm willing to give you whatever you're asking for. So that is, again, $550 for this quad box. If that's a little bit out of your range, we do have this in the double box. That means 2 boxes instead of 4. And for $290 a spot in that, we do offer it as a single for just $145. And that is 7 to go in that single box. As we move along in the Vault series, double box, 8 spots to go in that. Quad box, also 8 to go in that. Some of the headliners still left in here, including one Speed Flex. It is the Terrell Davis on the all-white retro Denver Broncos logo with the blue ink, Hall of Fame inscription, and the beautiful chrome visor on that. You also have Barry Sanders on the Salute to Service Authentic, and Derrick Henry on the Military Camouflage Authentic. And another lid that I told Chime, lately we've been getting a lot of different custom authentics, Ricky. We have a Jamar Chase Chrome Authentic. Not very often do we get a rare item in the room.
Purple face mask.
A purple face mask. Wow.
Don't know. I am assuming it might be a breast cancer authentic.
Could
but
be.
I don't know why
Could
it
be.
looks like it has a like magenta. Face
Also
mask.
has those nice white clips to it, so maybe it could be a little breast cancer or maybe a little pink ribbon on that. We'll have to see once we pull it out. We'll have to see. Unfortunately for Charles Nelson says the Michael Penix did get pulled last night, along with the Saquon Barkley got pulled last night.
But Saquon Authentic, still in the diamonds.
Yep. Saquon in the Diamonds is still available, along with that Derrick Henry Chrome Speed Flex. We'll get to that in a minute, but we're still on the Jamar Chase Chrome Authentics. It's I think these painters are starting to change it up, Ricky. I think they focus a lot of their attention on the speed flexes, which is rightfully so. I think they've caught up on all speed flexes, and now they're dipping into these authentics. So far, since I've been here in the room, we have seen now a chrome authentic, a satin authentic, a hydro authentic with the Brian Urlacher one,
Yeah.
and a what else? The chrome, the satin, the hydro. I feel like I'm missing one more. Oh, and the player mural ones. So that's 4
Like,
custom
you're
authentics
saying,
that are
like-
like starting to get into the room here.
You're saying player murals like the Shitter Sanders.
Yes, in the Michael Penix, but it was on an authentic.
Yep.
So, these authentic customs are starting to change up here in the game. So come and get this awesome Jamar Chase Chrome authentic, not a Speed Flex, a Chrome authentic. And then we have a secondary headliner still left out there, and that's the tight end from the Arizona Cardinals, Trey McBride. So that is what's left, including also, I'm sorry to forget about that. 15 boxes left. That's half of this series still out there. 5 headliners, including 4 vault keys, including the top vault key of $300 to 100s and a 50 out there in that. So we will say 4 headliners in that. So that's 9 headliners, including in that vault. So come and grab these spots here, whether it's the vault double or the quad and the single. Single will be just $93. Imagine you jumping in this. It's 5 spots to go. Single box could land you with that last Speed Flex Terrell Davis, or it could land you in the AFC North for that awesome authentic chrome if you happen to jump in that. In the practice squad, that is 5 to go. This is a double box. We are looking for the last 2 headliners in this is Edgerrin James on the Colts Lunar. We also have Aiden Hutchinson on the Lions Rave. Outside of that, it will be a secondary headliner in Garrett Wilson from your AFC East New York Jets. That is also down to 12 and 6. That's 50% chance that if you jump into this double box, you're going to come out with one of these awesome headliners still out there, like that Karl Malone license jersey or the Shaquille O'Neal jersey. How about this Kevin Garnett? This is something I'm wanting to pull right now for you guys. It's been about 5-6 months since the last time I pulled a replica Larry Brown trophy. Exactly this type of version too, because a lot of this version here has been redone as of last year. The newer ones are more on a round base instead of this square like floor type base, Ricky. So they kind of changed it up here a little bit on those Larry O'Brien trophies. But come and get that Kevin Garnett. And then we also have a couple Wilson balls out there. Steve Nash and James Harden out there, along with Tyler Hero from the Miami Heat in the secondary. That is still out there. Officially down again. 12 boxes left. 6 headliners. 6 hidden gems. What else are we at? We did the vault. We did the practice squad. Basketball. Jerseys are down to 2. last of the headliners are going to be the Baker Mayfield and O.J. Simpson. So NFC South, AFC East from the Buffalo Bills, O.J. Simpson. Chimay made an interesting observation. It could be in the signature, the juice is on the loose, Ricky. I wonder if that could be a possibility. Well, the only way we'll find out is if we get to those jerseys, 2 to go, and we can see O.J. Simpson, Baker Mayfield, or 4 hidden gems. That's it. 6 boxes left. We'll wrap this up. We got a brand new jersey series right after this, so stick around. Let's close this out. Let's get on to a new series in those jerseys. 7 to go here in the diamonds. Now, the diamonds, for $96, could land you a Speed Flex, and we have 3 of them out there. We got the Bo Nix on your standard Broncos Speed Flex with that sick chrome visor. The Josh Allen on the all clean slate with a couple of inscriptions. Also, you have on here 2024 NFL MVP. So this is the first time I'm seeing Josh Allen with that inscription on there. So come and get that. We also have the sick Derrick Henry chrome visor with the all gold face mask, the gold logo, gold ink with the gold inscription King Henry on this. So that is up also for grabs. Then we also have Marshall Faulk on the Colts Rave. And that is, Justin Jefferson is still out there on the Winter Warrior. Saquon Barkley still out there on the Eagles all black lid. And 3 secondary headliners in Antonio Gates, AJ Green, and Jim Kelly. So there is a double up, folks. Josh Allen, Jim Kelly could land you a 2-spot helmet in that one. See, AJ Brown, more likely could be an AFC North. AFC North will be Derrick Henry. AJ Green also could be on a Cardinal too. So if it is an NFC West, that also could be paired just by himself. AFC West, Antonio Gates and Bo Nix. That's a double up. Justin Jefferson, NFC North, all by himself. Unless there's a hidden gem out there. Don't sleep on those hidden gems. I like to tell you folks, a lot of interesting helmets come out in those hidden gems. So I know you guys like to do your double ups and triple ups and stuff like that. So I figure I'd give you guys a little download information on that here in the diamonds. So 8 to go in those minis. And in those minis, headliners left because it's a brand new series. Only 26 boxes still left out there. We've done 4. 2 headliners have been pulled, and that's the TJ Watt and the George Kittle on those slate minis. But we still have Michael Irvin on the Cowboys. Ricky, what did you think? Is that a Cowboys amp or just something? Is that their alternate logos? The alternate logos?
Alternate white, but I got some breaking news for you, Robbie.
Well, what's that?
How about a jersey break?
Jersey. All right. We got a jersey coming up. But real quick, Ray Lewis, Phil Simms, Emmitt Smith, O.J. Simpson, Tyreek Hill, Kurt Warner, and Jamar Chase to round out those minis for you guys. So great job on closing out that jersey. Let's drop that message for these fine folks. Jersey break. Number... Where are we at on this? Number 22. 22. Drop a number. Or wheel. There you go, folks. That is going to be Parker Taylor with 3 spots. Herm Williams, Frank Markoravage. If I'm saying that name, Frank. I do apologize. George Williamson and Charles Nelson has closed it out with the last 2 spots. We got Charles saying wheel. So let's go to the wheel. the wheel of 30. Where are we at? 6. I'm gonna just
down to 5.
All right, let's just do this. Let's get that, and then we've got my ticker. Where's my ticker? All right, so we've got here 12, 15, 19, 24, 25, and 30. 30. All right. All right, we are down to the last 6 boxes. We've got 6 numbers on our wheel. Let's find out what number the wheel is going to choose for you folks here in the jerseys. We've got Sean Harrell saying, hey, Robbie and Ricky. What's going on there, Sean? We got box 15. Box 15. Let's count +1. No, I want to hide that choice. There we go.
So
Box 15. And we'll take that off the ticker. Thank you, sir. And the list is good. Parker down to Charles. All right, here we go. Parker 3, Herman, Frank, George, and Charles to round it out with 2. Good luck. We got 7. 7, right? Yeah, 7. Is going to happen real quick. Here we go. We got Parker at the top and then George Williamson at the bottom. For all that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, this is the list. Parker, NFC North and South. Herms got the NFC East. Frank, NFC West. Parker has the AFC North. Charles got the AFC South and the East. And then there's Charles, who's got the AFC West. He says not much. Well, here we go with box number 15, called out by the wheel. Charles Nelson wanted the wheel. Charles Nelson is not getting the hits because this will go to Parker Taylor in the AFC North. How about Cordell Stewart on the all-white Pittsburgh Steeler, number 10. Beckett cert right there. Nice hit. Parker Taylor getting the hit. Charles almost had box collar magic.
Almost.
Just missed it by 1. But nice hit, Parker. Parker. Get a little Cordell Stewart, quarterback / wide receiver /
Former Bear.
/ I think, did he do a little punt kickoff return?
I have no
Kickoff?
idea.
I think he did the little kickoff too.
I know he used to play for the Bears.
He did play for the Bears 1 season.
Was it only 1 season? Why do I feel
I think he played for 1 season and then it was just a backup for the next
Why
season.
do I feel like he was with you guys? No, it was 1 season. Then he went on to the Ravens.
Okay.
Let's see. Went 9 and 7. Well, started 7 of 9 games for you guys. Went 2 of 5.
Yeah. Didn't really have a good start
About
with us.
over 1,400 yards, 50% completion percentage, 7 touchdowns to 12 INTs.
All right. So that's a good question, King. That's a good question. Who does that leave left in the jerseys? Just jumped on. Last 2 headliners now. We have Baker Mayfield and O.J. Simpson. And now down to 3 hidden gems.
Bears went 7 and 9 that year.
7 and 9.
7 and 9.
7 and 9. And that got us what?
Nothing.
In the draft next year.
Oh, so this would have been the 2003 season. So in the 04 draft, that was the Eli Manning draft. You guys took Tommy Harris.
Oh, Tommy Harris. Oh, that definitely panned out for us. Tommy Harris definitely made him
Your,
his
fir-
mark
your
on
first
the
few
defense.
picks, Tommy Harris, 14th overall. Then the second round, you took Tank Johnson.
Oh, that Tank was a good addition too. That's part of that defense.
In the third, you took Bernard Berrian.
Wide receiver.
In the fourth, you took Nathan Vasher and Leon Joe.
Nation. Oh, I remember Nathan Vasher.
Well, you took Claude Harriet and Craig Krenzel. Remember that name, Craig Krenzel.
Craig Krenzel? Sounds like Craig Krenzel.
A little bit. I remember Craig Krenzel. Those are your fifth round picks. You took Alfonso Marshall in the seventh.
Okay.
And then you signed Jeremy Kane and AJ Ricker from undrafted.
All right, so going back to our break page, and we are, 12:32. If you guys are just jumping on, looking for the action, here is that link again one more time. That link will take you directly to the break page you're about to see on your screen now. You click that link, scroll down to any of the breaks that you've seen deemed fit to play in. Whatever it is that you are looking to add to your collection, all you have to do is click on add to cart, select how many spots, then go ahead and check out. Let's have some fun. Whether you're jumping into the double box practice squad, 5 spots to go in that. We've got 2 headliners left in this, and then onto a brand new series. This is one thing about our break room is that we never stop. It's not that, some of the break rooms you see just one series and they do only one series and that's it. They call it for the rest of the weekend. Not us. We go ahead and we have series after series after series for you guys. We do not stop. So with that being said, 8 boxes left in this series, 3 headliners, 5 hidden gems. After that, another new series for you guys. So come here. Come often, come grab these spots. Let's have some fun. The last 2 headliners are Edgerrin James on the Lunar Colts and your Aiden Hutchinson Lions Rave. That is your last 2 headliners. They are both authentics, and we also have a secondary headliner in Garrett Wilson. And then again, 5 in the and more. I call it those hidden gems for the fact you never know what could be lurking in those boxes. So if that is the next break to be the double box practice squad, we are also 5 to go here in this double box basketball. Now, I know Mr. Herm Williams, you were in the morning show asking about your spot in that single box basketball. You are the only lone person to be in this basketball single box. I can sweeten up the pot for you. If you two buy another spot in that single box basketball, we could take your 2 spots from the single, throw you in this double, and take it down to 4. That will gain more momentum in that double box, and then we'll close it up. And then instead of just having 1 shot, you could have 2 shots, which is 1 spot. And again, all it takes is 1 spot. So, Herm, if you're out there listening on YouTube, because I think that's the platform you watch us on, let me know if that is something that you are interested. Just need you to go and buy 1 spot in that basketball single. So it basically just be you in that. We'll take your 2 singles, convert that into a double, and then we are rocking and rolling for that basketball double. Now, with that being said, let's focus our attention on these breaks that are 5, and that's that double box basketball, single box vault 5 to go, and we're double boxing practice squats. So these 3, and I'm also going to help you guys out by copying this link, letting you guys do as much easy work here in the break room. Clicking. As much as we do it here in the break room, And sometimes I go home and put an ice pack on my hand because, man, all the clicking. My knuckles are starting to get swollen, Ricky. And that's the double box. Oh, here it is right here. Single box Volt is 5 to go. All right. So those 3, folks, breaks are knocking on the door. We could turn 5s into 3s, 3s into 1s. And next thing we know it, we are wrapping up. Or actually not wrapping up. Let me rephrase that. We are ripping here in this 12 p.m. show. So, outside of the 5s, we are really trying to focus our attention on this new series called the College Half and Half. So, why are you mad at me? Says, okay. All right. So, again, Herm, if you're out there, what you are, all you have to do is buy one more spot into that basketball single. We'll take those 2 and convert that into a double, and we'll knock it down from 5 to 4 in that basketball double. So maybe it gives you a little bit more options because, I would definitely do that because instead of just having 1 box, he's going to have 2 shots at getting and he did that?
Now, no. I'm agreeing with you, Il. 2 shots. Now, you personally, put yourself in the mind of a breaky, not a breaker.
Oh, okay.
If you're getting into a break
Yeah.
in a different room,
Uh-huh.
because you can't do it in this room, would you rather have 2 different spots to get 1 box or only 1 chance to get 1 or 2 boxes?
Well, that's a very good question, Ricky.
It's the same mathematical odds.
Yes.
But would you rather have your preference more boxes to open or less boxes to open but more spots?
Well, Jimmy kind of had a similar outcome, or not outcome, but a similar proposition. But the way he said is that a double box practice squad is $98, whereas the single box diamonds is $96. Now, I know that in that practice squad, it's 8 and 3, and there's 2 authentics sitting out there. I'll go ahead and jump into that practice squad double box and pay the $98 over the $96 in the diamonds. I understand the diamonds are better, but we're talking value-wise. Give me 2 authentics because I know an Edgerrin James authentic is about $500-600.
So I want to double check. Herman got into the basketball single.
Nope.
Am I taking that and converting it into a double spot?
He says, got it.
Cool.
So we're going to do that for you. So thank you, Herm. Herm's going to take it down to 4, making that single wide open to 8. So we are on the doorstep now, folks, in the basketball double. 4 spots to go in that. Again, licensed jersey on the Karl Malone, the Shaquille O'Neal.
I think there might be 3 spots to go in that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think someone just...
someone just bought in?
I think so, because when I went to go and change the numbers, it said 4 and then 3. I think Kevin got into them.
All right.
No, Kevin got into the... Yeah, Kevin got into the double.
All right, Kevin.
So now we're 3 to go.
3 to go. 3 to go. So Kevin Garnett on the replica Larry O'Brien trophy, and then Steve Nash, James Harden, the last 2 Wilson balls. Those are your last photo headliners. We do have a secondary headliner in Tyler Hero, the Miami Heat player. And then there's Kevin saying, I got in. So this is going to be happening soon. Question is, who's going home with some awesome sports memorabilia?
Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
No, you're not, Ricky. You're okay.
I'm like sitting here going, all right, like who got into the basketball because it was at 6, and then it was at 6 because
Herm. You forgot to
bought
put it back at 8.
No, I put it at 7.
Oh,
Because I'm like, oh, it's 1. It's like,
No,
no,
no.
that's 2. He then got 2 to put it at 6. That would make sense.
Sledge
So,
says,
yes,
if you're
we're good.
interested in the basketball, are you on the spot for? Yes, that is also on the line.
Once the break happens.
We have to close out that basketball series to do the top spot draw. Again, every spot you buy into this series gets you into that chase wheel. It's like a chase wheel spin. Once the series closes. Now, here's the thing. It could happen at any point of the show, and it depends on the dice roll for that show. So if we do happen to close it out in this show, for instance, if we did, okay, hypothetical, if we did close it out, because it's 12 boxes to go, 6 headliners, we will run that list 7 times. Don't know what will be the 3 p.m. show, but whatever the dice roll is in the 3 p.m. show would be how many times we randomize that list. Now, after that time, top spot will win that chance for some serious cash in that NBA Finals. So it's, and how that is run, it's $5 for every 3-point made, correct?
Yep.
For every 3-point made at the end of the series. So if it happens to be the Thunder and the Pacers, these two teams love to shoot the threes. So you're looking for game 6, game 7. Last year, only game 5. And it was 118 threes that were made. That was about $590, almost $600. Someone could have won gift card money. So if you are interested in this contest, definitely jump into this double box because that's twice the entries. Twice the entries. Single box is obviously 1 entry. So Charles says basketball now down to 2 spots as I just bought in. Well, thank you very much,
Boom,
Charles.
boom.
2 spots to go. This is going to happen,
boom.
folks. We are going to have some basketball. Who wants some basketball sports memorabilia? Fraction of the cost. Again, $106. $106 is definitely the best price point for all this stuff here in the room. That Karl Malone license jersey is definitely north of 106. The Kevin Garnett replica trophy, definitely worth 106. These basketballs of Steve Nash and James Harden, worth over $106. So, guys, this is the best break right now to jump into. Let's close it out. You know, this has been hanging around too long. We have to close this up before the finals start. And that is going to, we already know the date. It's Thursday. So this series has to be closed out by Thursday. No exceptions. There is no exceptions. 12 boxes left. This should close by today. And we'll find out who that winner is by hopefully today. Whether we do it now, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it's going to happen. I got the Cade Cunningham jersey. It's nice, says Charles Nelson. Oh, there you go. That's nice. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get that Karl Malone license jersey too. So the wheel spin happens after the break is closed and everyone that bought into the entire series is randomly select. Yes, Sledge. That is how it works. So everybody that got into this basketball series is an entry into that top spot draw. So I believe it's like 240 names, I think it is. Let's see. Basketball entries. There are a total of, yes, 240 entries. 240 entries, and right now we sit at 104. 104 entries. So everybody that gets into this basketball is an entry. And if you get in the double box, that's twice the entries. Single box is 1 entry. So are we going to do that double box? I'm hoping. 2 spots to go in that. 5 to go in the single box vault. We're still also 5 to go in that double box practice squad. 7 to go in the single box college half and half. All it takes is a few customers or players to jump in net. That's going to start rolling here hopefully soon. It is the fresh break of the show. We dropped this starting last night after the guys jumped off a hot Friday night here in the break room. They dropped that college half and half for you guys, and it so far has not taken off. But again, we get the right players. Players see what's on the board or see what's on the page. I was going to say see what's on the board, but see what's on the page, and it sparks a lot of interest. And then they're sharing the break page because their friends are like, hey, did you check out Ultimate Autographs College Series? They got a Sadir Sanders. I don't know about you, but I don't have one. And he's the new rookie for the Cleveland Browns. Well, apparently, Ricky, if you heard the reports about him, apparently he's in line to be the starting quarterback.
He should be.
He's outdueling Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett,
This one,
Gabriel,
this is a guy.
which I think
This is a
Gabriel's
guy,
also having a good OTAs also.
but let's put it this way: this is a guy that should have been a first rounder, should have been top 5 in the draft. He fell because people were afraid. Well, either one of two things happened. Either the most likely is that people took his attitude, his cockiness, and were like, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Or, like I said, and this is conspiracy theory Ricky here, the league had it planned that he was going to go super late because this is a kid that has a relationship with Tom Brady. He would text Tom Brady after every game. You telling me that there's no coincidence in that he gets drafted 5th, 6th, 7th round? I know he went in the 5th. Like, hey, man, the conspiracy might be there. Like, hey, this kid's going to be great. Let's get another Tom Brady story of a great quarterback drafted in the 5th round. Should have been a first round pick.
Oh,
in this
I think,
draft.
and you know what? And a lot of times with these players that, have high expectations when it comes to this draft, and then they see their stock just slip and slip and slip. It gives these guys a little chip on the shoulder to go out there and prove to a lot of these critics, you know what? You want to sit there and throw my name under the bus and tell me that I'm not ready or that I'm not this or I'm not that? Well, guess what? I'm going to work my butt and I'm going to show you guys otherwise that, you know what? Those teams that, passed me or passed on me, I'm going to, when it comes to game time, Sundays, he's going to ball. I really
Ball
think
out,
this
baby.
guy's going to
Ball
ball
out.
out and really make a statement in year one because of how he was portrayed as, again, whether if it is his ego or not, we all have egos. Yeah. It's how you control your ego. But again, you're out there to still, perform and to do a job.
Well, it's like, so you say we all have egos, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like yesterday. I'm talking to a buddy after work, and we're just talking, and he's like, okay, let me hit you with a situation. Let's say you're at the bar with your buddy. Girl comes up next to you, starts talking to you. It's just a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Guy taps you on the back of on the shoulder from the back and says, you hitting on my girl? And then calls you a word I can't say.
Yeah.
It
Bleep.
starts with P.
Bleep.
It's another word for a cat. I think we can figure out where I'm going here. And he's like, you wouldn't get angry and get in the guy's face? And I'm thinking,
No, not really.
Like, dude,
No.
what are you doing? No? And he's
If
like-
I am,
and he's
what is
like-
it to you?
He's like, oh, well, then you're probably better than me. And it's just like, nah, it's just like, maybe that's the ego thing of the ego takes over and you're like, I gotta stand up to this guy, where I would just be like, dude, no, why are we going 0 to 100, man?
I don't know.
Why
But they do it all the time. But hey, I took Charles Nelson. Hey, you guys, this is your show. So whatever you guys want, I'll do whatever I can possibly do. But
whatever.
Yep.
But
Basketball, you close it out, it'll be a 2 times on the chase wheel spin. I'll tell you that. You guys do that? There you go. 12 boxes.
12 boxes.
It could happen. Hey, they want to do the work. I'll handsomely reward these fine folks out there. So what else we were talking to? So yeah, that's what we're looking for. We are looking at 2 to go in that double box basketball. 2 to go in that. That should be on the doorstep. Is there anybody out there? Our viewership is starting to go up. 18 viewers. All we have to do, it takes less than 5 seconds. It's a couple of clicks. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. Let everybody else in your families, friends, any sports fanatics out there in your inner circle, let them know where they can get their hottest sports memorabilia. Names like Tom Brady, which we have in that college series, Patrick Mahomes, Hall of Famers like Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino, Kurt Warner, Roger Craig, Joe Theismann. These guys are always in the room. We also do sports. We also do entertainment in the 1 and 4. We got hockey series. We've got hockey stuff, baseball stuff, college lids. We also have. So we have it all here, folks. Come and get it. Wrestling. Me and Ricky are big time wrestling fans. Funko Pops. We are your one-stop shop here. Come and get it all. Let's have some fun. Who closes this out? That's the question. Who is going to close this out? 2 to go. 2 to go in that basketball. 106 is a price point. Good price point, Ricky. I know if I had $106, I would jump in here. I'll dabble. I'll dabble. You know? I don't know what you guys consider dabbling, but, growing up in the 80s, dabble means you are, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That's called dabbling. Apparently, dabbling's different now these days.
Is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I just dabble. Or dabbing. Dabbing?
Oh,
Dabbing, dabbled.
you mean dap them up?
Well, something like that. I don't know. I just, these kids in their...
Because I remember daps was...
I just happened to look on our thing and that just popped up. I'm like, okay. Like, is that my part? Oh, okay. I just looked up. I'm like, we got a secret message. Herm says, yeah, dabs. Oh, dabs.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
Chewing tobacco?
No, it's like
Oh.
weed, like,
Oh.
it's like that sticky, like
Oh.
it almost.
Ricky's dipping into the sticky
No, I
icky?
did, yeah, that's they call it the sticky icky.
The sticky icky?
I don't know how you do it, but I know what it looks like.
Oh, dab. Isn't it that?
No, that's dap.
That's what?
Dap would it be? Not Pete.
Oh, dap? Oh, I thought that was dabbing. I thought that was dabbing. Oh, see, I
Can we go
don't,
back
I don't.
to a time when the kids were just going.
No, I don't. We were not doing that.
No, not us. I'm talking about like in 2015. that was
Oh,
like,
oh,
going,
no.
Kid would walk into a classroom, just, what up, teach?
Oh man, there's a funny clip out there talking about this. There's like a row of students, and the last one is the white kid trying to dab. He totally didn't know how to do it. Every other kid knew about it, but this poor white kid just, I forgot what he did, but it's like no one didn't give him the memo, or no one taught him the. No one taught him.
Well, Robbie, guess what?
What?
I'm running it back today.
Yeah. Oh, he's running it back. What are you running back? Tell me the bet. Tell me the bet.
What did I do yesterday?
The
What bets did I have yesterday?
oh, the Suzuki and Pete Crow. No. That was that yesterday.
One RBI each.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
yes.
running it back.
That's right.
Robbie. Running it back.
Ah, Ricky. Yeah, Charles, still 2 left. 2 left. Come on. Let's close it out. Double boxing the basketball. That's right. A lot of headliners. We got 6. 5 photo, 1 headliner. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 photo, 1 secondary. That's a licensed jersey, Karl Malone, the mailman himself from the Utah Jazz. Our team, my team, right here in Chicago, the Chicago Bulls, stopping this team twice, back-to-back years.
You were talking, I'm like, I am not a Jazz fan.
No, my Bulls here in the 90s, stopping the mailman. Charles has got the Panthers winning the Super Bowl. No, you better not be on the Ricky's train, because that is a derailment, Charles. Charles, that is a derailment. If that happens, if you do that,
Panthers are going to the Super Bowl, baby.
oh,
I may have
Charles,
I may have to get a Panther jersey and wear it this year.
you better, because if you got a lot riding on this team,
The question is,
you better be jumping on that bandwagon.
would I get a Xavier Legette jersey,
Ooh.
or would I get my boy Adam Thielen?
Oh, Adam Thielen, that's right. No, that was Ricky, says Charles. Okay, so you're not. You're not. He was discussing that yesterday.
Now, I will say, it's not Panthers to win the Super Bowl.
It's just to get to
It's
Super Bowl.
Panthers to make the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Because they lost both times.
Yes, that is true. That is true. That is true.
Panthers are going to make the Super Bowl, baby. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Chi-Town. There's Herm saying Chi-Town.
Funny, do you know the story about the Bulls where they almost traded Scottie Pippen, but Michael
Oh, yeah.
Jordan vetoed it?
Yeah.
Do you know who they almost traded Scottie Pippen for?
Oh, I was going to say 2. I think the rumor was to the Trailblazers, right?
No, that's where he would end up later. It was to the Rockets.
Oh, the Rockets. That's right. That was my original thought.
Do you know who it was for? I think
The
it was the Rockets. No, it was Orlando. It was Orlando.
was it?
No, never mind. It was the Raptors. I was wrong on both.
Oh, it was the Raptors.
Because you know who they were gonna trade him for a draft pick. And you know who they were gonna draft with that draft pick? Tracy McGrady.
Ah.
But Michael Jordan caught wind of what Krause was doing
Yeah.
and said no and vetoed that. And he said, if you do that, I will retire on the spot. And of course, Reinsdorf was like, you better not trade Scotty
Yeah.
because I don't want Michael retiring on me.
Yep. I need this guy.
What draft? What year was that? So that was Tracy McGrady.
Rams winning the Super Bowl, says Dennis McKinnon.
So Tracy McGrady was drafted in 1997, which means if we trade Scotty, we might not have gone to the NBA Finals for that last title.
No.
Because that was before that was before the title year of 97-98.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who went number 1 that year in 97?
Mm-mm.
I'll give you a hint. His nickname is the Big Fundamental.
Oh.
This team had a top 3 pick. Well, we'll have a top 3 pick this year in the draft.
The fundamental? Oh, is it? No, not ringing a bell. Nope. The fundamental, I thought you were going to say.
His first name is Tim.
Oh, Tim Hardaway.
No,
Oh, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. Number 2 was Keith Van Horn. Number 3.
Keith Van Horn.
Number 3 is a current coach in the league now in the Western Conference, Robbie.
Wow.
On a very bad team. On a very bad team. Chauncey Billups was number 3.
Wow.
Who did the Bulls end up taking that year. Keith
Then
Booth in the first round.
we got Charles saying, "Come on, guys, close out that double basketball.
Double
Only 2 to
basketball's
go.
Right there for you guys. It is right there.
2 to go. I'll even drop that link for you guys. Again, making it really easy on you guys. All you guys have to do is click and do the, drop bar, 2 spots. Check out. Bada bing, bada boom. We're rocking and rolling. Then outside of that, we got 5 to go in that single box vault, 5 to go in the double box practice squad, and 6 to go in those next jerseys, 7 to go in the next single box diamonds. We're also 7 to go in that single box college, 7 to go in this double box diamonds. So where on this lovely, lovely break page of ours are we heading? Are we going to close out that double box basketball? 2 spots to go. 2. Kind of like the little bunny rabbit. Hopping through the forest. So, what else? What else is on your Saturday afternoon agenda, folks? What is on your agenda? What is on the menu for today?
Closing that basketball break.
Yep. Besides that, are we doing any gardening? Are we doing any? What are we doing on the last month of the last day of May? What are we doing on that? Are we getting the pool ready? It is nice outside. I have to be honest with you, Ricky. It's supposed to be in the upper 70s today, so. That's nice to see some nice weather. I was telling Chinmay I'm dealing with this like sinus whatever because of the fact that it's been crazy up and down on the temperature, or it's like it'll be 90. We have 90 one day and then dip down to like almost 50 the next day, and then I think that's what caused me to get this stupid nasal or not sinus or whatever.
Not getting me sick if that's what
No, that's I'm not. I don't get any. I'm not getting you sick unless you're unless you're.
I stand by it, Robbie.
Are you immune to sinus infections?
Okay. Well, if it's an infection, no, I'm not immune to sinus infection.
I don't think I have a sinus infection.
I don't even know. Are sinus infections
Contagious?
Infections aren't.
No, I don't think they're contagious. Unless you're really up in my
Yes.
nose.
No, sinus infections themselves are not contagious.
So there you go.
However,
Okay.
viruses or bacteria that can cause sinus infections are contagious.
There you go. Okay.
So
Well,
just don't sneeze on me or forget to clean that keyboard.
let's go, guys. Let's close it out with 2 spots left, says Charles. Charles, I agree. We are going to get 2 people to close this out. Or we just get 1 person and says, I'll grab the last 2.
Unless you want to hear Robbie and I talk about sinus infections.
So 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. Then we'll see where the break page is at after that. We are still 104 here in the break room. We can stay on as long as we want, but we have to see some orders. I have to see this break page moving and a grooving. Moving and a grooving.
movie groovy.
Got to do some dancing. I gotta wake myself up, man. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just talking to the wall sometimes with,
I mean,
yeah. It's just like I get,
not doing a good enough job.
I'm not doing a very good job. I just feel like I'm just, I speak to this lovely clear board here.
Me, I'm not doing enough.
Oh no, I mean you're over there just watching your rugby, or you're always up Twitter. You're doing this, you're doing that. I see you.
Robbie, I'll tell you this: if the postseason in the MLB started today,
Yep.
the Cubs would have a bye.
No way. Get out of here.
They'd be the number 2 seed in the NL.
Wow. The number 2.
It would be round 1 in the NL. Would be game 1 for Series 1 would be Giants at Dodgers. Winner would play the Cubs. And then we would have Padres at Mets. Winners would play the Phillies.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I was going to say the Phillies just got top spot right now.
And in the AL, we would have 3 teams from the AL Central.
From the AL Central?
We would have, so Seattle would play Houston.
I was going to say we're...
Winner would play the Yankees.
Okay.
And then we would have the Guardians playing the Twins. Winner would play the Tigers.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's if they were to end it now.
Yeah, today.
Obviously, there's a lot of baseball left, so that could go any which way. But, wow. Playoffs look pretty good. I'll say, especially on the NL side. A lot of good teams. Charles is asking, do we want to see Robbie being bored? Let's close some breaks, guys. That's true, guys. Hey, this is your show. Me and Ricky are here to sit pretty. We are here to guide you to whatever breaks is up for grabs. Now, we are sitting 2 to go into basketball. Okay? 2 to go. Outside of that, it's 5 on the board, and that's 5 to go in the double box practice squad. 5 to go in the single box vault. And then 6 to go in those jerseys. So if you are looking to join the fun, and if you are just tuning in to us, this is our lovely break page link. All you have to do is click the link, and it'll take you directly to the page you're seeing right now on your screen. Now on our screen, on our menu, we are open in this quad box college half and half. That's something that you don't need to see. The things that you do need to see on this break page is right here. 2 to go in the double box basketball. And we've got 6 headliners left. This is a 12 box that is left in this series. And out of the 12, we've got 6 headliners, 6 hidden gems. 6 headliners include a licensed jersey from the mailman himself, Karl Malone. Now, unfortunately for Mr. Karl Malone, couldn't win any of those NBA championships during the 90s because of our Chicago Bulls. But the guy was racking up points in the NBA. I think Chip may say he is 3rd on that list. So Karl Malone, obviously well known in Utah for his tremendous career he had with that organization. So that is still out there. Shaquille O'Neal, this guy does not need no introduction. We see this guy all the time, whether it's TNT, the Papa John's commercials, the Shaq-a-Roni, or you see him here in the Chicagoland on the General Insurance. This guy is popular. He even is always walking around in Walmarts, just buying random people's stuff off the shelves. He does stuff in his community, shopping for kids when it comes to back to school stuff. So this guy, hands down, is a must. I don't care if you're not a Lakers fan, Magic fan, a Miami Heat fan, because I'm trying to think what other teams he played for. I think that's it. Lakers.
Celtics.
Did he play for the Celtics?
Big Shamrock.
Yes, he did play for the
Phoenix.
And Phoenix, that's right. He did play for
Big
Phoenix.
Aristotle.
Yes. So Shaquille O'Neal, it's definitely a must. And we had one collector in this morning. He's like, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. He won himself in its that was Ryan Henrich buying 2 jersey personals this morning, Ricky. He hit his first box getting a Philadelphia Eagle Darren Sproles. Was fantastic. He was just up for joy because he's like, another PC hit for me. Then to follow that up, he hits a headliner, Emmitt Smith. Now, bad blood. And I was like, I don't know if you're gonna really like this, Rick, or Ryan, because it's your arch rival.
And he said, you know what he said? He said, I'm not one of those people, Robbie. I'm a sports collector. So this is definitely a keeper.
Man than I.
Yeah. Yeah. So it has nothing to do with rivalry or anything. He has respect for Emmitt Smith. So he says that's a double win for him. Charles says, you know that Shaq owns a Krispy Kreme franchise in Atlanta? Oh, that's another thing about, yeah, he does own Krispy Kremes. I was going to say, when we went down to Florida, we stopped at one of his locations. That was pretty cool to see. Shaquille O'Neal Krispy Kreme.
So, did you know Shaq's biggest regret? Entrepreneurial side of things. He had the opportunity to invest in Starbucks. Like
Oh, that's
before
right.
it
Yeah,
hit,
someone.
and
I
he
heard
said
him say
no.
that. Yeah,
And then he said, "I wish I would have invested."
yeah. Someone asked him on TNT what was his biggest regret. He says not taking ownership or taking stake in ownership of the Starbucks. I was like, he's also a cop. He's a sheriff for Florida. Was a sheriff. I want to say was a sheriff. I don't know if he is a sheriff still. Kevin Garnett on the replica Larry O'Brien trophy. I love these trophies. These trophies are just absolutely beautiful. When you see it in person, it actually feels, first off, it actually feels like the real Larry O'Brien trophy. And second, it just shines nicely. You know, we always talk about like a centerpiece. You could definitely use a Kevin Garnett centerpiece, conversation starter. It shines. And we all like, as humans, we all like shiny things. Our eyes directly go towards that shiny thing. The shimmer in the window catches your eye. You're like, oh, what was that? And then you're like, ooh, that's very beautiful. So that is also out there. Steve Nash and James Harden are the last Wilson balls. So folks, 2 to go. 2 to go in this basketball double box. I'm getting ahead of myself on that college series, folks. You're getting me a little anxious. I want to rock and roll in that college. Which is 7 to go in the single box. 7 to go in the single. That could take off. And we're also 5 to go in the double box practice squad. 5 to go in the single box vault. And then open up to everything else. So, all right. Well, what else can we talk about today? Well, let's head over to the ESPN where we have some, sports news here. We got the Champions League starting off today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who do you guys got? You got PSG or Inter Milan?
Inter, baby.
Ricky's got Inter Milan.
I've already put a bet on my boy Martinez.
Oh, okay.
Inter to put one in the back of the net.
Okay. Come on, breakers. Let's close the basketball double break. 2 spots left. Yeah, you don't want to let this basketball double kind of hang in the wind there. Because eventually we're going to get down to the time where eventually we're going to have to wrap up the show a little bit early. And then going into that 3 p.m. show with me and Ricky, we don't want that. We want to do this now. As much as we would like to have a pre-fill for the 3 p.m. show, we don't want to wait till 3 p.m. We want this to happen now, right, Ricky? We want to have that now. Again, anybody that gets in that basketball too is part of that Chase Wheel Spin. Because, 115, I go ahead and take off that college. I don't think we had not seen no movement whatsoever in that college. So this is all going to be basketball now, folks. Basketball. Basketball for you folks, okay? So anybody gets into basketball, you close it out. It is a 2 times on the Chase Wheel Spin, but anybody that jumps into that basketball, whether it's the double box or that single box, we will go ahead and do the Chase Wheel Spin. So 2 to go in this double box basketball with the chance on the Chase Wheel Spin. And then at that time, we'll see if anybody is interested in closing out any more breaks. If not, me and Ricky will jump off here about 140, 145-ish. And then we'll get up and stretch our legs, get some lunch. You guys out there do the same thing. Go out there, grab some lunch, stretch your legs. And then come back here, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. That's 1 o'clock on the West Coast. We have still a terrific 3 p.m. show for you. New series. We've been talking about it all morning and afternoon. The college half and half series. We have 15 speed flexes, 15 authentics, 20 headliners out of this 30-box series. And out of those 20 headliners, we've got 12 speed flexes. Again, I repeat, this is the most speed flexes I've seen on our photo headliner list. 12 speed flexes.
And those, some of those listed headliners could be flexes.
Yeah. So that means 3 speed flexes. 2 could be in the secondary headliner. 1 could be in the hidden gem, or 1 could be a secondary headliner and 2 hidden gems. One way to find out, folks, is when we get those break spots in, we close it up, and boom.
Parker's waiting.
We'll see.
Parker's waiting.
Oh, Parker's the only one in that double?
The only one.
I'm sorry, in the single? Okay. Well, let's help Parker out, folks. Let's help Parker. Ooh, Dodgers Mookie Betts is out due to a fractured toe. It's always got to be the toe. Oh. He was carted off the field. I'm sorry, not carted off the field. It was stubbed his toe on his left foot during an off-the-field incident and missed the opener of the Dodgers' highly anticipated series against the Yankees on Friday. Betts is not expected to go on the injured list, but he will not start against the Yankees on Saturday and Sunday. So Dodgers are still stacked with talent. Yes, there's no reason to panic, folks. This minor toe injury shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Who is that? Woody? Nobody man. That's nobody man. Yes, definitely. Boom. I'm surprised they called him safe, but he was out. But yep. What are you guys watching out there on your sports networks? Anything going on right now in the baseball? I know the Cubs are coming on at
Cubs start at 120.
120, so
Very soon.
they're going to come on here soon. Any afternoon? It looks like Toronto Athletics come on at 2:07. After that, then you got the Philly and Milwaukee game on FS1 at 3:05. Later on tonight, you got the Pacers and New York Knicks. Pacers looking to wrap up that series tonight. Or can the New York Knicks force Game 7 back in New York? What else we have here in the Hamilton in the FS1? So looks like Hamilton's saying the FS1's new wing rules a waste of money. Ooh, no controversy in the the F1 series. Looks like Trout looks pretty good in his new spot, batting 5th and getting a Angels win in his new spot there. So looks like he homered in that 5th spot. So it looks like Mike Trout back in that Angels lineup. Where are they sitting right now? The Angels are sitting relatively, let's see, they're still 4.5 back. So with his presence back in the lineup, Angels could be in that mix with Houston, Seattle later on down the road.
Robbie.
What's up?
You did one thing right, but you didn't do the rest right.
What?
You left in your Xfinity where you were watching the game on yesterday. I can't watch the game on your Xfinity.
Yeah, because you got to go to Marquee.
Yeah, I know.
Marquee Network.
Oh, you gotta go to the
Marquee.com. Yeah.
The watch is
No, yeah, nope. Marquee. Go to Marquee.
By the way,
It'll still work on the Marquee. You can watch it on the Marquee.
by the way, so you log into your own Comcast with the Marquee
You have to.
with your Xfinity.
Yes.
Then I'll just log into mine, but I'm gonna log you out of your. Cause I'm assuming this is yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna log you out.
Okay. Oh, because do you have the Marquee Network?
I have Xfinity, yes.
Oh, okay.
But yours was
Okay.
already logged in. I'm like, I'll just use Robbie's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could have just went to Marquee because it would just still be under mine. You just all had to just watch live.
I didn't know you have to go to Marquee
Yeah.
on its own.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I don't understand, like why you have to do that instead of just, which was,
It's dumb.
yeah, it's dumb. It's just dumb. Charles says, nobody mind. Buy into the double basketball break.
2 to go, baby.
Help us close it out. I don't know why I'm doing a Jamaican accent right now, but I just,
I have no
nobody
You're
mind.
that bored.
I am very, nobody mind. Nobody mind. Yep. 2 to go in this basketball double. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for 2. Got the shoulder up on 2. 2 competitors, 2 participants, 2 buddies, 2 friends, 2 relatives, whatever.
Jamaicans, the accent were like, instead of like H sounds, they're more of J sounds, right? Like,
Yeah.
Instead of like come here, it's come here,
Hey, come here.
right? Am I wrong or come here? No, that just sounds weird. That doesn't sound Jamaican at all.
Wash it. Oh, we gonna get a little bit of action here. Come on. I want to see the action.
Are we?
Action.
Are we? Come on, 2 to go, guys. 2 to
Action.
go. 2 to
We
go
need the
basketball.
action.
We're playing basketball.
Ball.
I gotta create a profile. I wanna
Oh,
create a profile.
What do you mean you don't want to create?
It says I have to create a profile.
Oh.
Marquee.
So our last order was at 12:54 by our good buddy Justin McIntosh. Justin McIntosh was jumping into those jerseys and the double box diamonds. We also had Charles Nelson jumping into that basketball, Kevin Hopper jumping into that basketball. So, guys, we got to see some action here very soon. As much as we like to be on here talking sports or just talking gibberish with you guys, we got to see some action. Now, if we see someone order now, that's going to give you about 5 minutes. But if I don't see any order coming in the next 6 minutes, we're going to jump off here at 1:30. All right, because 12:51, 1:30, that's what, about almost 40 minutes of no orders coming through?
How do you? So, question for you, but everyone else out there. What do you? I know how you're gonna answer this, but I'm still gonna ask it. What do you, how do you feel about in baseball what they're calling the starter or the opener? Where like for today, Cubs, Ben Brown is gonna pitch most of the game, but we just had Drew Pomeranz come in, pitch the first inning, and then Ben's gonna come in the second and pitch like he's starting the game. Where teams are starting to do this. Where
Why
they'll bring a
would they
relie-
do that, though?
They'll start a reliever, have the reliever pitch the first inning, then the scheduled starter. We only do it with Ben Brown.
Really?
We did it, or pardon me, we did it with Cade, his first start.
Huh.
Like,
I don't know.
I don't get.
I don't know.
get
That's a
the, I get
question.
the Rays started this years ago, but like.
That's a
okay,
good question.
If you're a starting pitcher, start the game. I sound like my dad.
I really didn't notice that.
Yeah.
until you
Like,
mentioned about it.
Drew Pomeranz pitching.
He just I just saw that. Yeah,
And Ben's been in the pen.
just
He's gonna come in second inning.
that's so weird. Like, why are teams all of a sudden doing that?
Is it because we don't trust Ben Brown to pitch against 1, 2, and 3 to start the game?
Are some teams doing that because they don't trust their starter to get the first 3 outs of the inning? Or, like, what's the pitching matchup? Like, what's the matchup? You know, are you looking at their lineup, their first three batters, and you're saying, I don't, Ben Brown's average between these 3 first hitters are not, so that's why they start him in the second.
I have no idea. It just confuses me.
Or let's start him, third and beyond, because that's where his success is. His success is innings 3 through 6.
Charles trying to help us out. He says, if I buy one more spot, will someone close it out?
There you go. There we go. Charles is putting it out there, folks.
Ian Happ starts the game off with a double.
There we go.
So I like
Triple?
to see- No.
Oh, okay. Okay, slowed up. So,
You can tell, by the way, Red's left fielder, very inexperienced on playing at Wrigley. You want to know why?
oh yeah, you can see how they're positioned. Yeah.
As soon as it goes under the ivy, throw up both hands.
Nope. He didn't do that.
Try to dig for it.
Try to dig for it.
Throw up
So,
both hands.
again, Charles put it out there, folks. He'll buy one spot. Who would close it out if he does grab that one spot? Who's going to close it out with him? Is what I'm trying to say. For some reason, I can't get it out my mouth, but I just did. So, Charles Nelson, regardless if anybody wants to close it out or not, I would automatically just jump in there now, making it 1 to go, and then because people like to see. People don't want to say, I'll do it, but just go ahead and do it. And then people are like, 1 to go, I'll close it out. So just go ahead and grab that second spot. And then when people say that it's 1 to go, they'll know that this series or that break is going to happen. So Charles Nelson, go out there, grab that last spot. And then who's going to follow his lead? Who's going to follow the lead?
Tucker got hit by the pitch. First
Hard?
and second. Nah, he took
He took it to
the
elbow.
worst was he just took it off the elbow.
So here we go. Who is going to join Mr. Charles? Charles. And with that, Charles would give you guys added time. But we are sitting with 2 minutes to go. If there is no action by 1:30,
This basketball should be closed.
it
2 to
should.
go? 2 to
Should.
go?
We've been 2 to go for almost a half hour, Ricky. A half hour, 40 minutes actually.
And Robbie, let me pull this up real quick, 'cause I don't know if we.
Actually, Charles Nelson was the last one to put that in for. So that was at 12:41.
Wait, hold up, order.
It is Charles Nelson. And Charles Nelson did grab that one spot.
So now 1 to go, baby. 1 to go.
So there we go. Charles took my advice.
What I was gonna say, Robbie, don't mean to cut you off, was if you look at the headliners, we're just gonna look at the headliners that are left.
Yep.
Let's see.
You're looking at double ups?
I am trying to see. Sadly, no double ups with headliners left.
Okay, because I was gonna go right with you. Right with you. Let's show these guys. So these are your teams. So let's see. Lakers, Golden State Warriors. Here's the thing about these. Yes, it's not headliners that you can't double up, but there are bonus bangers, hidden gems that could be a possibility of doubling up. So, Lakers, Golden State Warriors, we do get a lot of secondary headliners or hidden gems in that Warrior spot. Andrew Wiggins, Bradley Cooper, what did he get? Bradley Cooper did close this out, so way to go, Bradley. Nice job. Tyler Hero would be Miami. Rockets, Bulls. Could be some hidden gems out there. So, and with that, Brandon Cooper closing it out.
See, Robbie, you are a veteran of the break room.
We're going to definitely do it.
You told Charles, hey, just get in.
Yeah.
Someone sees it down to 1. Someone will close it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Brandon says, oh, it's in 1. I'll close it out.
Yeah. People want to see numbers. They don't want to just hear people say, I'll buy it, and then they don't buy it. They don't keep their word.
Louder than words.
Yep. Definitely exactly what you said. So here we go. We got basketball. Why won't I die? Okay. Basketball. Double box break number 6.
Correct. That's correct.
Wow. Jump 2. And there you go, folks. That's going to be for Shane Calamara, Brandon Cooper, Herm Williams, Kevin A. Hopper, Charles Nelson with 2 spots, and then Brandon Cooper with 3 spots in this basketball. So Brandon right now has the best odds of taking multiple items home in this double box. And then Charles says the wheel times 2. Let's go to the wheel times 2. That would be out of 30. 30.
Carson Kelly double play on Zanny.
There you are. All right, here we go for the first number. First number is going to be box number 26. And the closest to 26 is going to be 29. And a little bit away from 18. So 29 from... And our last number is going to be box 12. Which we do have. So 12 and the last 20, I believe I said 29. Yeah, 29. 12 and 29. All right, so that is updated. Let's take Shane down to Brandon and everyone else. Yeah. And here we go. Again, we got Shane, Brandon 3 times, Herm with 1 spot, Kevin with 1, and Charles with 2.
You got something like
Flat?
as thin as a knife? Yeah. They put it so like far against like the wall. I
Oh.
can't get my finger in there to like.
Pull it out. And Brandon Cooper with 3 spots. We have 7 on our dice roll. Good luck, everybody. 7 times.
I'm like trying to get my finger in there. But it won't.
6.
My nail is a little long, so I completely scratched some of the paint off the wall.
Here's 7. We've got Kevin A. Hopper at the top and Brandon Cooper down at the bottom. So this is what the list looks like, folks, for our double box basketball break number 6. For all you guys at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, this is what it looks like. I'm going to move that over just a tad bit.
12 and 29.
12 and 29. All right, so here we go. Beyond the arc, Kevin A. Hopper has the LA Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Charles Nelson has the Philadelphia 76ers and the Atlanta Hawks. Brandon Cooper, you have Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Phoenix Suns, and the Detroit Pistons. Herm Williams has the Jazz, the Spurs, and the Kings. The Sacramento Kings is what I was supposed to say. Charles Nelson, you have the Heat, the Houston Rockets, and the Chicago Bulls. Shane, you have the Mavs, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Supersonics. And then Brandon, you have the LA Clippers, Trailblazers, and the Charlotte Hornets. So Kevin's looking for Shaq. Herm is looking for the Utah Jazz, Karl Malone. Steve Nash for the Suns will go to Brandon Cooper. We also have Kevin Garnett going to Brandon Cooper also. And James Harden would be a Clipper. That is also going to Brandon. Tyler Hero, Miami Heat, will go to Charles. So there you go, folks. We got 12 and 29. 12 and 29. There's 29. There is 12. Let's start with 12. We'll end with 29. Here we go. Good luck in the basketball. Do a little basketball. Got that basketball. We definitely got the basketball. Because that's what we have in the bag. It's a basketball. Question is who's on the basketball? Who's on the basketball? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, here we go. Charles Nelson asked for the wheel. We got Sledge asking for the wheel. And our first box winner is going to go to none other than Mr. Charles Nelson. How about from the Miami Heat? That is our secondary headliner. That's Tyler Hero. 'Cause you are my hero.
Not the song I think about when I think about Tyler Hero.
There's JSA cert card along goal with that for Charos. Charos, congratulations on the beautiful Miami Heat with the Wilson red on Tyler Hero. It is going to be... Oh, there it is right there. Like I said, JSA cert right there. Congratulations. Nice ball going to Mr. Charles. I'll put that right there. I do have a little stand. I'll go ahead and put that on there for you. All right. Bring this down just a tad bit more. All right. Nice hit there. So Charles Nelson.
Remember, Robbie, my dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he play in South Beach. He told me this summer he's going to fix my jumper.
Oh, he's going to fix his jumper?
I told him that it was Michael Thumper. He's been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumper. One of my favorite Jack Harlow songs. Tyler.
All right. The last box here. We got box 20.
You ever heard the song Tyler Hero
No.
by Jack Harlow?
Nope. Box 29. What do we got? It's coming out.
Tyler Hero.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Tyler saying, hey guys, just wondering who's left in the jerseys. Well, Tyler, we've got two. Baker Mayfield and O.J. Simpson. The last two headliners. 6 boxes left. 4 hidden gems. 2 headliners. We'll wrap it up. But for the basketball double box in box 29, ladies and gentlemen, he says Shaq.
Two headliners.
Kevin A. Hoppa is getting this Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal on the Lakers. Custom jersey. Nice job there, Kevin. Landing in that spot. Beckett cert right there. Shaquille O'Neal's signature. Nice job. Kevin, he was speaking to it. He was saying, let's see the Shaq. Well, the wheel definitely worked out in Charles and Kevin's favor. I do apologize to those that did not win in this break, but hey, jump right back in there. We're not done. We still got a lot of good names. Like that licensed jersey, Karl Malone still out there. The Kevin Garnett on the replica trophy is still out there. If you guys do close this up, it is at 2 times on the Chase wheel spin. We do have a Chase wheel spin now. So I'm going to give you guys to 150 if you guys want to jump in. Run this back again. We can run it back and add more entries to that Chase wheel spin. If not, at 150, we'll do the Chase wheel spin, and then we'll wrap it up here at that time. And then, again, myself and Ricky will come back here. Hey, my last one, I'll go to Kevin. Kevin A. Hopper. Are you in any relation to the Hopper kid? The tight end, I believe he was on the Falcons, but then got traded to the...
That's Hooper. That's Austin Hooper. No, the tight end you're talking
Oh,
about.
it is Hooper. I thought... see? Thought his name was Hopper.
I got you.
You know where I was going. I'm glad that you at least picked it up because you knew where I was going.
He then went to the Patriots.
Patriots, yeah.
I think he went to the Bengals too, right? Or was he on the Bengals?
I think he's on the Bengals now.
Oh, you're right. Let's take it out.
Yeah. 2, 4, 8, 8, 8, 6. There's so many 8s.
Crazy eights.
On Chelsea, did I put 9? Yeah, I did. I see 9 on there. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Shaq.
I'm the bigger star.
There you go.
Thank you, Robbie.
It's the last one, so you just
Don't
rip it off.
share. Oh, it's the last one.
Yeah. Kevin says, no, I am not. No, obviously not now because now that I've, yeah. Oh. Hey.
I hit your hand right on the money there. I just want that to be known. I hit your hand right on
Yes,
the money.
on the
You
money.
didn't even have to move it. That's how good I was.
All right, we got 3 stacks now of fresh.
Yeah, I didn't know if you
fresh.
had one over there, so I'm like, I'm just gonna toss one to him.
So, folks, are we going to run this back one more time? If we do that, we are down to 10. If we run this back, go down, take us down to 8 boxes in the basketball. Those players or those participants twice on that contest too. So
Come on, PCA.
now that is now down to 120. So let's see, 240. So that's what? We're 120 left. 120 entries left. Yeah. 120 plus 120 would be 240. So we're halfway there. Halfway there. For 6 more minutes, folks. 6 more minutes.
Oh, living on a prayer.
Oh, I was going to say, we're sold out, Ricky, but I had to do a refresh. So 8 to go in that next double box. We are 4 to go in that vault single. So that's on the doorstep. How are we doing on that double box practice squad? That is 5 to go in that. Still
we're
7
1.
to go in the single box
We
college.
are 120 left.
And then I'm seeing a lot of 8s, a lot of 8, 7s. 5 to go in those jerseys.
Go ahead, bet by PCA.
So here we go. We got 4 to go in this single box vault. I'm going to drop that link in the comment section for you guys. And then 5 in the jerseys. And 5. Where did I see? Oh, here it is right here. Double box. Practice squad is 5 to go in that. and that's it. So those 3 breaks are either close or on the doorstep of happening. So 5 more minutes to add your names to that basketball, which the single is 8 to go and the doubles 8 to go. So well, so I was gonna say hit of the show, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero.
Shaq?
And Shaq. Shaq are our two hits of the show. That's true. Those are going to be the
Shaq's a
2
big
hits.
Name. Bigger name than Tyler Hero.
That is true.
No disrespect.
That is true. Shaq is a bigger name. Looks like Panthers are getting some stars back. Florida Panthers forwards Etu Lewis Starin is going to be ready for game 1, and so is Anton London.
Nice.
Will be ready for game 1.
I think they're going to win.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to win that series.
They're the better team. I feel like an idiot for not thinking they'd repeat at the beginning of the year.
So here we go. 4 to go in this next break. It's the single box vault. 4 to go.
Wow, this is horrid. He had a call in the last inning. That was a ball that he called a strike for the Reds. And now he did the same thing to Dansby. Look at where this ball is. That's a ball. It's a ball on the outside. He calls it a strike. Dude, these umps are horrible sometimes.
That's why next year we'll probably see the introduction of the Robo ump.
I think they'll do the challenge first, right? Thing they're doing in the minors where if it's a ball strike, you can challenge, and then they put it on the board.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. When they do that. Oh, that's right. That's what's in line. Oh, I also saw the Robo too.
Yeah. I think eventually we're headed towards Robos because...
Oh, he gave up on it. What a hit.
No, he didn't give up. Oh, he's out. He tried to stretch to 2. He lost it in the sun.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do there, but you don't have to be... Nico, you don't got to be that aggressive in the second inning.
Oh, he got him right on the helmet. Yeah.
Corey getting into the break.
Charles says, I'm surprised you don't have a hockey series. That is coming up, Charles,
We
on
will have
Wednesday.
one for the Stanley Cup.
Wednesday
gonna be a
is the
mixer.
start of the Stanley Cup Finals. We do have a Stanley Cup series for you guys. That is starting on Wednesday. Then the NBA Finals series will start on Thursday.
Will we have an NBA Finals series?
Yeah, that's going to be the top spot draw. Well, now that's this one, but I believe there is a final series.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought this was the basketball series.
Or is it?
I have no idea. That's why.
You know
I
what?
was not told.
Actually, you know what, Ricky? I think you are right. This is
I don't
the
think we're running
basketball that is
back-to-back.
going to run for the finals. Because you're right. Whoever wins the top spot draw in this series will definitely have to watch that finals.
We got to close this thing out.
You guys better buy into it and not let it sit. LOL says Alex Telez, which is our great leader in the production. It's Bedard in it. I don't know, Jeff August. You'll have to patiently wait till next week to find out.
I'm going to look it up, but I ain't going to tell him.
I mean, no.
Yeah, I ain't going to tell him. I'm curious. Is he in there?
Bedard, I would say probably. 90% I would say he is. I will not be patient. Well, you have to be patient because that series doesn't start till Wednesday of next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's an interesting series.
A
You guys
great
will see
series.
it. You guys are going to see it on Wednesday.
Wish I could get it.
On Wednesday. All right, 150. Here we go. We're going to get everybody into those basketball.
Yeah, just that one break.
Copy these guys' names. Randomize it. space and one more time. All right. Here we go, folks. It's everyone that got into that basketball twice. So there's 16 names here. Good luck. Top spot after 7 is our Chase Wheel Spin winner. So here we go, 16 names. Good luck, everybody. Here and away we go. 6 right now. Charles is our top spot. Will he stay or will he go? Our 12 p.m. Chase Wheel Spin winner is it's Brandon Cooper. Brandon Cooper getting 3 spots in that basketball. Did he win? He did not win, but he is going to win some money back. So, Brandon Cooper, if you're out there watching, kind sir, we do have your Chase Wheel Spin. Do you have a number out there from 1 through 100, or would you like for me to let it ride at 1? Whatever it lands on, congratulations, sir. You have won that dollar amount. It says started at 67. All right.
Jerseys are now 2 to go. Corey getting 3 spots in there.
There we go. So here we go. 67. Good luck there, Sledge, a.k.a. Brandon Cooper. How much is he getting back, Ricky? Well,
45.
how about half of that? Let's get him $22.
Ooh, okay.
22 buckaroos. Brandon Cooper. Congratulations, sir. All right. So
You said 2-2?
2-2. 22, Emmett Smith.
Cool.
So Ricky said we are 2 to go in those jerseys. I'm going to give you a solid 3 more minutes. We'll wrap it up here at 1:55 if the jerseys is not sold out. That is a pre-fill for you guys or for us at 3 o'clock, Ricky. I don't know, Ray. How you feeling?
What do you mean how?
How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
All right.
Kind of tired, but that's because
right.
we're not breaking.
I know. That's how it was in the morning. I had a hard time waking up,
You guys
staying
gotta
awake.
Wake me up.
A little
before
wake
you
and
go,
bake.
go.
But 2 to go, still 4 to go in that single box vault, and then 5 to go in the double box practice squad, and then we're wide open. So should be a hot 3 p.m. show, Ricky. I mean, that's when a lot of these people come out, especially on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're probably coming back from wrapping up their family weekend. You know, they're just coming back from spending the day out, getting ready to make dinner. So I think 3 p.m. I just have this gut feeling, this little intuition. The little butterflies are flying. They're telling me something. They're like, "Be patient, Robbie. 3 p.m. show's gonna be stellar."
The butterflies.
The
tell you that,
butterflies, they're
not the
flapping.
brain?
They're giving me that little flutter feeling. Like
The brain don't tell you that.
no, I get this little butterfly gut feeling, you know.
Get the butterfly.
Instead of Red Bull gives you wings, I guess the butterfly
Butterflies.
gives me wings.
The butterflies give you wings. Butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect, exactly. So, 1 more minute, folks, and then we're going to wrap it up here. Don't worry if any of your spots does not go anywhere. They just carry on over to the 3 p.m. show. So if you have bought in and you're wondering, has my break been filled? Possibly not. It just carries over to the next show, and hopefully by that time in the 3 p.m. show, we'll be able to wrap that up for you guys. So, don't worry, folks. You're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're going to have ourselves a wonderful, wonderful 3 p.m. show. I can't wait. It's a great day. New series started as of this morning. It's that college half and half, which is half speed flexes, half authentics, and 20 headliners. Out of the 20 headliners right now, 12 photo headliners are speed flexes, including for the very first time here in the UA break room, Shedeur Sanders on a custom player coach mural. All that thing is absolutely beautiful. It's Shedeur Sanders and his dad, primetime coach Deion Sanders, all on the one lid. That is absolutely beautiful. So the question is Do we dip into this new series? There's already someone out in that single box. Parker Taylor looking for a little company. Let's have some fun and let's rock and roll. Let's start a chase for that 3 p.m. show in the college. Let's get us a little chase going. So,
A little chasey chase.
all right, folks, 155. Any orders coming in at that time? No one didn't-
Besides Corey getting those jerseys down to 2, that was about 5 minutes ago.
All right. So, great time. Ricky, anything to say to these fine folks before we wrap it up here?
Go Cubs, go!
Go Cubs, go! Let's get some runs. And from all of us here at Ultimate Autographs
hold up,
Live
hold-
Break Room.
Hold up, player. Are we about to go one-on-one with the Undertaker, player?
Flag on the play.
Jerseys are down to 1.
1 to go. All right. That'll be a pre-fill. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Get there to the break page, ultimateautographs.com/live breaks. Let's have some fun. And me and Ricky, we're going to go have some lunch, stretch our legs. You guys go out there, do the same, and come back at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock on the East Coast. And what's going on in these breaks, says Shiloh. Well, Shiloh, we're about to jump off here, but head over there to our break page. Brand new series in the college. Take a look at that. It is fantastic. So again, folks, grab your spots. Let's have some fun.